A word, please. I imagine this is common knowledge, but I'm going to say it because it needs to be said. Some things have to be reiterated just because they are worth saying. And if you don't know, now you know. You cannot serve both God and man. Can't do it. You can't serve man and God both. It ain't gonna work that way. You just can't damn do it. Okay? There's a level of service, reverence, and dedication that God requires that you can't give to nobody else walking around right alongside of you on this earth. Not on earth. You just can't do it. And in knowing that, you don't just show respect to every man or show love to every man you come encounter or in contact with based on God's word, but you can't love God and then not love your brother man, right? Right. We already know that. But when it comes to serve, where you lay your life on the line in service and praise and reverence, that's God and God only. For Him and for Him only. Because He gave you the gift that gave you life, and you should forever be in service, in servitude to Him. It's really not that hard. It ain't like you got a whole lot to do. It ain't like you got to wake up and find a list up under your mattress every day. It don't even go down like that. God don't even be much stunting you. You call on Him way, 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 way more than He ever called on you. Your instructions are pretty much the same every day, day to day. You know what I mean? On the same hand, that exemplifies how you cannot entertain the streets and maintain a home. Slow it down. You cannot entertain these streets and maintain a home. The impression you have to have on your children and your man if you're a woman and your woman if you're a man, if that's the household you come home to, got keys to, got your name on the lease, you got half the bills or you pay in on every bill, you can't maintain that household if you more or less entertain the streets the majority of your time. Can't do it. Can't do it. In contrast, the two references may sound like, well, I don't know what one got to do with the other. Well, your home and the altar are both sacred. That's why. Your home and the altar are both sacred. That's why. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm more or less vocal about men because a lot of boys, a lot of males are putting themselves in the job characteristics of being a man. And that ain't the damn truth. And that ain't even the same. Real men are not going to just collaborate and, you know, take on the same responsibilities as a boy or a male is that a man does. A man has responsibilities that he'll put everything else to the side to maintain for others in that home. Okay. First and foremost, he puts God in head of his household. Outside of that, your man is the one who's going to make sure that house is standing with a roof for walls. And he doing his best to work on them leaks. But damn it, that's beside the point. You know, a male or a boy, well, he might be in that house, but you know, whatever happened, he coming home to blame whoever's there for what's wrong with it. No, man, sir, this is your house. If any and everything go wrong with it, it's on you. And if you're not there to maintain that house because you entertaining them streets, well, guess what? That pretty much goes against your resume as being a shitty man. Maybe not even a man at all. Maybe you're just a male. Maybe you were just blessed with a cock and a set of balls that don't really do a whole lot and ain't really worth a shit. We got to call a ball and a strike a strike. And the lack of balls, we got to call that too. I do not have a problem with a man who sits at his house and drinks him some beer, maybe pours him up a drink. You know what I mean? He's with his family. You know, they barbecuing, they doing little stuff like that. And, you know, he passes out somewhere around 11, 12, 1 o'clock at night in his bed, knocked out. I ain't got no problem with that. That's that man at his house handling his business, having him some fun at his own expense. You know who I do have a problem with? I got a problem with a boy that come around to drink